All right, Nolsey here. Final interview for the afternoon. It's been a long day. He's smiling just like the photo we posted. You can see where he gets it from. Welcome to the Community Sports Show world record holder in the 4 kilometre pursuit, Ashton Lambie.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Now we're going to have to compete with Clay here, so I might just move in ever so slightly. Don't worry, you're still not. I'll zoom back out so it's not all full face. Welcome to Perth, and how's everything been going in the lead up to coming here?
Yeah, lead up to coming here was good. What did we do? Well, we had Cambridge and Hong Kong World Cups, so both of those went really well with the team. We've been on the road for 5 weeks, 6 weeks now. We're like just a little over halfway done with our big trip from the New Zealand World Cup all the way to Worlds. So it's been going really well. Like the groups, we're all hanging in there pretty well. Training's been going well. Travel situation's been good. It's been nice to be settled in Perth for a little while too.
Yeah, because obviously you've been here a few weeks now and you're here for another week or so.
I actually fly out tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I came today then.
Yep, I'm going up to Poland a little early to do some individual pursuit work.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So for all the viewers out there, first of all, Ashton, would you like to introduce yourself and let everyone know where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Ashton Lambie. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, in the U.S.
Yep. Just in the U.S., Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. I've heard that it's a lot like Northern Territories. There's not very many people there. There's a lot of cows and there's a lot of corn.
I don't think you'll find much corn in the territory, but that's a whole different story for another day.
Yeah.
In terms of achieving the world record, and I've done some research, you're affectionately known as the Flying Mo. I'm not sure why.
I haven't heard that one. I like it though.
Yeah, Flying Mo, the fastest Mo in the world.
That's good.
Yeah. Now, you didn't start on the track though, and some of the other guys we've interviewed, we spoke about how they got involved in cycling.
Yeah.
What's your story?
So in the Midwest, we pretty much just have gravel roads.
Yeah.
There's not very many paved roads, and most of them that are on the highway. So, like, if you look at my bike over there, it's like a road bike. There's no suspension, but it has 42 millimeter wide tires. So they're really wide, beefy tires. So I used to, gravel racing is a big thing down there.
Yeah.
So I've done ultra distance and I've raced gravel for a long time. And then when I lived with my wife for a few years down in Kansas, we have a grass velodrome down there. So it's just 333, just kind of in a field. And I raced down there.
Is that a flat track?
Yeah, it's dead flat. It's really hairy. It's also not flattened either, so it's just like if you were just riding through a dirt field, and you're hooking around the corners, and it's just super bumpy. So it's like a little bit of track, and it's a little bit of cross, I guess, too. Yeah. But it's super fun, and I did that a few times, like one summer, and then started traveling to some more tracks within the U.S. Got some good success there. I did my first UCI races in T-Town, Pennsylvania, which I know you guys, there's usually a lot of Australians that come to that.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's a big domestic scene or a big international track scene in the U.S. is at Town, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And then I won the individual pursuit, my first national championship in 2017. And then that's when I started getting into the U.S. program. So then I raced a few World Cups, went to World Championships last year, and then, the whole thing starts again this year.
So before getting into cycling, were you into anything else, football or baseball? I mean, they're American cliches, and I hate to pull them out, but they tell us we all play Aussie rules. So
yeah, I played football for 1 year in middle school. I was 15 maybe. I did cross country running. You guys have cross country down here?
Yeah, we got cross running.
But I ended up getting into cycling a little, probably when I was about 15. And then, just tried out different disciplines while doing that. So I did road racing for a little bit, didn't really like that. And and then got on the ultra distance road and the gravel as well.
So ultra distance, and I'm trying to time my questions in between Clay
You're good?
going around
Yeah.
behind me. Ultra distance, what sort of distance we looking at there?
Like anywhere between like I'd say 200 and up to 1200K. I did a few like 24-hour, like 600K in 24 hours. I've done a couple of those. Yeah, so yeah, long ways, man. I mean, 600K.
Oh, nearly had an accident, cross traffic on the velodrome. Nah, just being silly.
Yeah, you're good.
So what speed now? I mean, the viewers can't see him because all they'll see is a reflection, but I know that when you, your sort of average is about 55 kilometers an hour, or?
I would have guessed they're hooking around probably 65K an hour. You can go fast behind the motor for sure.
Yeah, with the drag and all that, yeah.
You get a big draft behind the motor.
Now, you're off to Poland tomorrow. The Worlds are in a few weeks' time.
Yep.
What sort of message would you give to young people that have got the aspiration to pursue whatever sport it is? What sort of disciplines would they need to take it to the level that you're at now?
I would say find a goal, and then find people that, try to surround yourself with people that support that goal and that are interested in you getting there, and then listen to those people. Like if someone that you believe in tells you to do this stuff, don't necessarily second guess it. Like kind of trust in the process of how you're going to get there. And it's not always going to be easy, but I think if you have belief in doing what your coach says, and then, even some days it doesn't go well, it'll get there eventually.
And don't let the little bumps upset you enough to...
Sure, you're not going to have a great day and set a personal best every day.
Yeah.
You can't focus on those. That's just part of the process.
Just go through the process.
Yeah. Yep.
Diet, do you have to do anything special, or because you work so hard on the track?
You work really hard. Usually, I feel like getting enough food is generally harder. If you chronically undereat, it really catches up with you. You'll be like, oh man, I gotta gain weight. I gotta be lighter all the time, but it's not necessarily applicable to track.
Yeah.
It just depends on your discipline. Every discipline's gonna have different dietary needs for sure.
All right, now we gave all the other guys the opportunity. I'll extend it to you as well. You mentioned you have a wife.
I do.
The rest of the family will be able to see this. You can share it. I know you've got lots of followers. Any messages for the family and friends back in the States?
I just tell my wife, to remember to fill up the wood stove, and tell my parents to keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't get into any trouble, I guess.
And obviously they're in what? Because you're from Arkansas, Nebraska,
right in the middle. So it is.
So you're not suffering all the cold weather at the moment.
It's cold.
It's cold?
Yes, it's super. Our house is actually, we kind of live on a farm, so our house is heated by a wood furnace, and it's overnight it was negative 30 Celsius. It's cold.
That is cold.
It's really, so we have to fill it a lot. It goes through a ton.
So keep those fires burning
Yeah.
is the message from him.
Yep.
And for everyone who's going to watch the Worlds coming up, a message for all the Team USA fans back home as well.
Cool. Just cheer us on. We're stoked. I think we've had good results this year, and hopefully we can keep the momentum through Worlds. The momentum's huge.
Look, Ashton, thanks very much for your time. I know it's valuable.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
luck to you for the rest of the meet and the rest of your journey, and may it be smooth and fast.
I hope so. Thank you.